The more youth begin to recognize that they have a voice, the more change is possible. Good morning, everyone present here, esteemed guests and my dear classmates. This subject matter which I have chosen today I think, is a significant matter which everyone has its importance. Like this, the topic has this importance. What can be understood by the topic? The role of youth in driving political and social change. It involves in taking action to bring about social or political change. It can include organizing protests, advocating for policy reforms, raising awareness about specific issues, etc. Protest can fundamentally alter what we think and talk about, or about the things we have not forcefully or not, being courageous to talk about. For example, the Nirbhaya case. Before the Nirbhaya case, the cases being reported were really low. Because of that, the underreporting was because of the victim blaming and the lack of confidence. After the cases, protests which were led by the youth put pressure on the political and government officials. But before the Nirbhaya case, there weren't strict laws about the sexual violence or assault. So there were pressure was put on the government officials and policymakers. After being in the pressure, they changed and improved the policies and laws. And also the cases also started growing. It doesn't mean that rape cases have increased, but instead people has gotten the courage to talk about it, to express, to have the courage to report about it. So this is what the youth, their protest and their support helps the other people or the surrounding of them to talk about what they are very uncomfortable to talk about. Second was the Nav Nirman moment, where the corruption was really there. Like it happened in Gujarat, and corruption was a really common thing. So the moment started when there was a college there. The food fees were extremely high, so the college students went on a strike to lower the price and end the corruption. Eventually this strike broadened throughout the Gujarat, and the Gujarat state was on a lot of strikes and riots. Because of that, 44 of the cities and towns were under the curfew. And at the time, the Prime Minister were Indira Gandhi. This happened in 1970s. So she asked the Chief Minister of Gujarat, Chimanbhai Patel, to resign his seat. After a few days, he resigned, and which led to the victory of the moment, which was to end corruption. So all these examples we see that youth has the power to change people's ideas, how they talk, what they think, how they express, and they can make a change within the government and all the red tapeism, corruption, whatever it is happening there. So I think we should embrace this power that we have instead using in other areas or something. So it's better to use this power.